names a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach, trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Blocks the jump in. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Pokes with a medium kick, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Takes a trip. Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Coming through. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. Very solid corner switch. Steals back a chance. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Charges forward. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Connects with medium kick. Going in. Goes for it all, but just misses. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Going on the offensive? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Jumps? Both of our combatants are cooking up something. A jump? Solid anti-air. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Medium kick hits. Uses their drive gauge. They are not getting close to each other. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? It turns out. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Opens with a fireball. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Will this super art do anything? Excellent read. Raw super art incoming. Up for the arrow. They're back into the gets drilled with an overdrive Shoryuken. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Sets up with the jump in. Cross up attack. Wall flat into the guard break. I can't believe it. What huge chance after that wall flat. Player 2, the big slamma jamma. Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jump! Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. The jump-in is denied. Definitely shuts out the jump-in. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. in a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. Life Lead is opening up, but gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart, aggressive play there. Fatal leg twister. Going on the offensive? Sneaks in above. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with Fireball. Throws the Fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Throws out the Fireball to check out. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. What'll happen here? Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Oh, could be the super art? Gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart, aggressive play there. The path to a win looks good. Fires off the sheet in there! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump in? The last round. It's now or never. Quick spin knuckle. Jump? This is gonna hurt. Taking chunks out of each other here. Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick! Spends it all on the super! Not shy one bit about it! Tim tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Up for the arrow! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Who are they swinging at? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Burns out. Gets into perfect fireball. They're just gonna go for it with the super. Chisels them down. Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
A new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Fight with all your heart!
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Tries some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Coming through. Decides to meet them in the air. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Nails the anti-air. And there's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. They couldn't shake the projectile. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight!
Immediate jump in. Scrapping it out, up adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Pushing through with the Gladius. Puts the super armor to good use. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Does a good job escaping the corner. Jumps, sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Flipping him inside and out. Going in? Ooh, what a smart throw. Comes for them with a phalanx! Player 1 closes it out! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. The Gladiator pries them open. Jumps in. Connects with the throw. Forward and whiffs. They're wide open. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Player 2 is knocked them out of the air. Ooh, you never good decision with that throw. Oh, here we go. What's this Chikuhado gonna do? Flatline them. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 chases them down. Very solid corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Sticks the jump in. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Projectile rejects the air attempt. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Fires off a Shinku Hadouken! Will that super be the turning point? Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Both fighters planning something? Going on the offensive? Anti-air in the clutch! Hits the drive! Ooh, what a smart throw! Knockdown and... Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Comes for them with a balance! And what a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Slides meets them air to air. Ground them from above. What were they thinking? Blast that off. In with the phalanx. Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Sick super armor use. Absolutely relentless. Taking chunks out of each other here. Both sides getting ready. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Drops them from the air. A real test of nerves here. I called it! I called it! Some charges up the plasma. Oh, come on, kid. Why would you use the super? Excellent read. Lands the super. Time for dessert. This is it! What are they gonna do? Flatline them! Player 2 made some smart moves there! Great game! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Comes for them with a phalanx! Jumps up, decides to meet them in the air. Medium kick hits them with a stopping blow. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Nails the anti-air. Grabs them. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could put the super armor to good use. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Decides to meet them in the air. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. The Gladius blows them away. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? That was a solid anti-air. Blocks the jump in. Still slugging it out here. No good up high. Trips him up. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
There's an overdrive art. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Box him with a target combo. Scrapping it out up close. Gets carried to the corner. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Smart play with the throw. This is gonna hurt. It's a good spot to use the super. Pops off the tank and scores the win. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Lots of aggression from both sides. All right. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Player 2 chases him down. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Ends the round with a punish counter, living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. Got their eye on the air. Jump. Still slugging it out at this range. Zones with the fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big throws. Knockdown and from upstairs. Barely blocks the jump, experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? The low kick hits. KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Blocks it. Blasts them. Jump. Ooh, you never know what can whip. They're wide open. Throws them. Both sides tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Sees the overhead coming. Goes all in with the uppercut. Target combo into instant drive. Player 2 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. That's how you do it. When you've got that super art gauge, you've just gotta use it. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Takes a trip. Well-timed corner switch. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jumping. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Scrapping it out up close. Jumps, hits them in their gut. Knockdown and from upstairs. Medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Curls them from above. KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Starts things off with a jump in. Connects with medium. Knocks them out of the air. Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. Medium kick into. Getting up close and personal. Ugh, scuffle. These guys are not giving each other any time to breathe. Nothing stops this train. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Solid anti-air. Sticks out a kick. Do they have what? That was a magical shot. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Dashes forward. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Can't tech the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Grabs them. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, you ready? Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Jump in finds the mark. Parries the attack, and a parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Decides to meet them in the air. The jump in is KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Sandblast! Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Takes the shot with no chaser. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Blocks it. Not much life difference. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Imp brings the impaler. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Connects with the throw. Somehow manages hit that with confidence. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Online zone. What? Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Goes air to air and takes their turn. Got their eye on the air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Combo with the target combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 2 chases them down. Still slugging it out at this range. Which one of them? They get the win by sustaining good corner pressure and not giving them any breathing room. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Sandblast attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Shows a medium kick. Decides to meet. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Big opportunity coming. Steals back a chance. Rising uppercut. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jumps up. What'll happen here? The fighter's return adds a bit of OD spice there. Too slow. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Puts them on a t-shirt with that finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Checks with a sandblast. The last round. It's now or never. Uses the target combo as a filler. Drops them. Good judgment there. Player 2 is working with the drive impact doesn't work. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Poses them. Both actually drops that off. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Looking to follow up after that target pop. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Can they close it? The low. Get it? Who are they swinging at? They are done. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. This is gonna hurt. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Decides to go in with the target combo. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Punish counter. This could heats it up with a combo into super. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter offensive. Both fighters are barely alive. Hold your breath. This is gonna be bad news. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Player 1 creates lands a rising uppercut. Medium kick hits. Scrapping it out up close. Manages to block the jump in attack. A quick breather. Sneaks in above. Life lead is solid anti-air. Player 1 is the KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight round. Fight.
Back dash to start. They're not taking any chances. Charges up the platform. Player 2. This can lead to some big damage. A jump. Jump. This is gonna hurt. Get out of nowhere. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
The top player is here.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Parries the attack and lays on the pressure with the projectile. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireballs. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Knockdown. Projectile to try and change the situation. In a dire situation. They can't with this super art connect. Big counter. Luminous kick. The pressure is some KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Barely blocks the jump in. Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Jump in attacks have a lot of lag time associated with them and are very vulnerable to perfect parries like we just saw. Medium kick hit. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Drive impact for the win. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks him with the projectile. Parries the attack. Parrying attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? No heavy. Takes a trip. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Goes in on the impact for nothing. You do not want to whip an impact. They break things off to take a quick breather. Checks them with a projectile. Player 1 chases them down. Goes forward with a gut punch. Gets the knockdown, and now, going in, blocks the impact. Both fighters are barely alive. Uses the target combo as a filler. Jump, fires off the Shifu Hadouken. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight!
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? The jump in catches them. Hits them with his free flow. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Player 2, perfect KO. They were in full control there.
You know
This
what
is the
they
final
say,
round.
you rock
Expect
the
to
boat,
see some fireworks.
get washed.
Final round. Fight!
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Free flow strikes. This is gonna hurt. The super art's there. What's coming next? Rushes in. Catches them out. Parries. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? What's next? Noticeable life lead is a comeback still low heavy. Ugh, take a seat. They've been keeping a full drive gauge in their pocket, but they gotta pull it out sooner or later. Sets up with the jump in. Gets him with a Euro step. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. Perfect standing calculation. No doubt about it. They are done. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Ready? Then show me.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jump in. Gets a chance with that jump in. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 is going to take a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 is in burnout, drives off the table. Shoots off a fireball up close. Anything could happen here. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Sends the bar on up to Kosho. This is it. Just one attack is gonna do it. Who will it be? Both fighters planning something? KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start. Brushes that off and keeps going. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Jumps. Medium kick. Checks them with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Sets up with the jump in. Gotta do better than that. Knockdown and parries. Goes for the fireball. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, we're going full third strike with a callback to Yokusen. Can they use their resources wisely to pick up the win here? Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Lots of distance here. Who's baiting who? Oh, here we go. Turns out. Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump in. Who will come out on top in this final round? Jump. Hit them with a stopping block. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Player 1 punish counter sets the table. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Oh, yo! Rock super here! Crowns him from above. Oh, here we go. Poses them with a kick. Turns out. Nothing stops this train. Player 1 can't use any. They're just gonna go for it with the super. The super block. Risky medium kick. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Close range projectile. Can they convert off the Tengu kick? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger.
No good up high.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Throws them to start the corner pressure. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Hits a KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Still slugging it out at this range. Saw that coming. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Launches with a... Oh! Putting the cherry on top! Yo! Are they actually dead? Couldn't finish them off! And how did they anticipate that jump in? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight round. Fight.
This hits the drive. Crowns them from above. Can they convert off the Tengu kick? And whiffs. They're wide open. Handle with care. You can't drop driving attacks. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Goes to the air. Shrugs that off. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
What's wrong? Get up.
Gets sets up with the jump in. Okay, here we go. Crowns them from above. Players, they're just gonna go for it with the super. What a statement with that fireball. Do they are done. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
A new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us begin.
No mercy for you.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That was a solid anti-air. No heavy. picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Box them with a target combo. Knockdown. The jump in catches them. Overdrive Hadouken. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Grabs them. That throw will do some good damage. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Goes for the jump in. Brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters have burnout activates. Uses the gauge for a super art. Knockdown and connects with the throw. Player 2 will cruise them from above. Both uses their drive gauge. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Cannon spike! Who's gonna get the tips with the low heavy? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Who will come out on top in this final round? Excellent damage! Knocked them out of the air. Off of me! Drops them from the air. Good judgment there. Sets up with the jump in. Jump! Nothing stops this train. Good presence of mind. Solid anti-air. What are they gonna do? Cannon spike! Oh my god! Rock super! Uses their drive. They are done! Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps in. Hits them with a stop and pop. Uses the target combo as a filler. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. What a clutch side. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Tags them and takes the W. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Fatal leg twister. Player 2 chases them down. Hits them with a stop and pop. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Now, can they finish the job? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Big opportunity coming. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill.
Locked on.
There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Neither of them willing to back off. Great work finding and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Jumps, gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Brushes that off and keeps going. Combo with the target combo. Sticks the combo. Player 2 will look to a smart play to stop the opponent there. Sends a clear message with that counter. Breaks the block with a throw. Knockdown and... one mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Still scrapping for control of the space. Throws him. Both fighters planning something? They gotta dig down deep, drops them from the air. Presses for a reaction medium kick. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Shall we begin? This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins.
Take this.
Goes for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Throws him. What's next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Teleport! That's gonna rattle them. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Sneaks in above. A quick breather. Player 2 is dominating this match. Jump in there! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight round. Fight.
Immediate jumping. The last round, it's now connects with the throws. Knocked him out of the air. Hits the drive. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Shin has Shogeki to push forward. Excellent read. Gotta do better than that. What were they thinking? Player 1 reads the jump in perfectly. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Player 2 is in a very good drive rush. Grounds him from above. Nothing stops this train. Connects with the throw. Blink out. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Changes the pace with the fire. Teleport. Throws him. Both sides getting ready. A real test. This can lead to some big damage. Player 2 closes it out. Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Smart play with the throw. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage. so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. The throw hits, now the fun begins. Taking stock. Gets right in there. Very solid corner. Heats it up with a combo into super. Drive boosted, go! Player 2 chases them down. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Hopes with a medium kick. Goes for the punish counter, gives them a great opening here to get in there. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Jumps up. Teleports. That's gonna rattle him. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Now, can they finish the job? Long-range fireball to break the silence. Fires without warning. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Looking for it, crowns him from above, throws him. Perfect execution with the anti-air. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. What's next? What a read with that anti-air. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.